Hi, everyone. So, this is part B of this week's assignment, the Earth-Sun relationship and seasons diagram. So, I'm open to the Earth-Sun relationship and seasons page. It's probably helpful to have that open so you can kind of follow that and the diagram that I'm going to draw right now. So, I'm going to use this page as my guide. Okay, and I got my dry erase board, but you can just get a regular sheet of papers, a pen, if you want to use colored pencils and make it really nice and fancy. I always like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw a sun. And I don't have yellow, I only have orange, sadly, or I would use yellow. Okay, so here's my sun. Okay, now I'm going to use blue to draw my 4 earths. So I have 1 earth, 2, and I don't expect anything to be perfect, just make it a rough outline. I just want to see that you understand how we have our seasons and why we have seasons. Now, I'm also going to use this orange to draw Earth's tilt. Remember, Earth is tilted at 23.5 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to draw 4 of those. I'm also going to reiterate that this is actually the North Pole and this is the South Pole. North Pole, South Pole. North Pole, oops, South Pole. North Pole. Oops, there we go. South Pole. Okay. Now, let's use, how about this color? Okay. I'm going to get my black. Now, we have something called the circle of illumination, which is an imaginary line. This is my imaginary line, circle of illumination. This side is technically going to be dark. Okay, so the sun is shining this way. Okay, so this is going to be winter. Winter solstice. I want you to make sure you write all this on your diagram. December 21st. Okay, now let's look. During winter, the southern hemisphere is getting most of the sunlight. That means the southern hemisphere is getting 24 hours. In December, 24 hours of daylight. It's actually the South Pole, and the North Pole is getting 24 hours of darkness. Okay? Now, let's go to the other side. We also have our circle of illumination. And you can see, now this side is going to be dark. Okay, now let's look. Now, this is actually summer solstice. That's the E. This is going to be June 21st. So that's summertime for us. And look at the northern hemisphere is getting more sunlight. So the North Pole is now getting 24 hours worth of sunlight, and the South Pole is getting darkness, so it's winter. Okay, now let's go up here. So this is going to be 12 hours of daylight. Okay, and we can call this fall equinox. Okay, and then also, if we want, we can color this one in so we get the opposite. Right, spring equinox. This is March. Let's put 12 hours daylight and 12 hours of darkness. So up here, don't forget, this is September 21st. Okay, Also, this is called Circle of Illumination. I want you to make sure you put all this on your diagram. That is this right here, that imaginary line. Okay, and then there's one more thing I want you to add. It's the path the earth follows. It's called the plane of ecliptic. That's what I'm drawing here in purple. You can label this the sun. Don't forget arrows showing which way the sun is shining. Also, don't forget to label it Earth-Sun relationships. So this is why we have seasons. Because the earth is tilted, right? You got to make sure you put in the earth indicating a line indicating the tilt. Because if it were straight up and down, well, we wouldn't have seasons so pronounced. All right, you guys, let me know if you have any questions.